I just found 5 YouTube settings that are quietly ruining your views without you realizing it, but don't worry, all you have to do is make sure that some of these settings are turned on and some of them are turned off, and it's going to return your views back to normal. Or if they've never been high, this could be the thing that actually unlocks your first viral post, because here's the reality: you're only one post away from getting monetized on YouTube, and I want to help you do that faster. Now, the first setting that you need to check is going to be around your comments, because if you're one of those creators that's not getting a lot of comments, this could be one of the reasons that the YouTube algorithm doesn't push out your content more. And guess what? Your settings could actually be stopping you from getting those comments. Now, that first setting that you need to check is actually going to be under every single video that you upload. For example, if we come over here, we come into the settings of this video, and then we scroll down here, what we're going to notice is there is going to be specific comment settings. In fact, they're almost at the bottom here. So we're going to see comments and ratings. This right here is what you need to be looking for. You need to make sure that comments is turned on. Do not have this paused and do not have this off, because that would be the reason that you're not getting any comments on your videos. In addition to that, this right here can actually mess up your comments also. Do not have this on hold all. Do not have this on strict. Do not even have this on basic. I would recommend not holding any comments, because otherwise what you're going to find is that if you come over to your comments, the YouTube is actually stopping a lot of them from getting shown. We could come over here under publish and we could see held, and we could see all the comments that weren't actually shown, and this is probably going to be dozens of comments. In addition to that, you should be coming in here and checking these to make sure that they don't have anything that you actually want to be showing. And if that's the case, just click on approve right here, and then YouTube will actually show that comment on your page. But if this is happening right now, it's one of the reasons you're not getting any comments, and comments are one of the biggest things the YouTube algorithm is currently looking for. In fact, we come over into my content and we get rid of this filter, we come over into shorts, and then we filter by date right here. We could see just how important these comments actually are. If we look at some of my top viewed videos recently, for example, 50,000 views, over 500 comments. And if we scroll down and find another video with over 200 comments, 33,000 views. So clearly, comments matter a lot. Now, change number 2 is you need to make sure that you're checking your language settings, because if YouTube's showing your content to people that speak a different language than you, which probably could be happening with your content, this could be why you're not getting the engagement that YouTube wants to see, and as a result, they stop showing your content. But before I show you that, I wanted to remind you that if you text me at this number right here, audit, I'll send you a free YouTube audit that will literally tell you everything that you need to do for your channel in order to grow faster. And yes, it's literally 100% free. Now, here's how you could check if languages are actually messing you up. So if you come over into your analytics right here, then you click on advanced mode, what you are going to want to do is, instead of content right here, you want to break this out by geography. Now, what you're going to notice is you'll be able to go through here now, and you'll be able to see what geographies are messing up your average view duration. If I look under here, I can see that India is completely tanking my average view duration. If I scroll down a little bit more, I could also see that the Philippines is doing that. I could see that Pakistan is doing that. I could see that Bangladesh is doing that. If we keep scrolling down, we're going to find more. So basically, you want to be looking for anything that's way lower than average. And then what you want to make sure that you do is you then want to X out of this. You want to come over here into languages. Then you'll be able to see all the different languages that your content is being published in. And if you click into individual videos, what you will notice is that my content's getting shown in French. It's also getting shown in German. It's getting shown in Hindi, getting shown in Indonesian, and a bunch of other languages. And this could be why I'm getting way lower average view duration, because YouTube is showing my content to those people, but what YouTube doesn't understand is it's actually decreasing the views that I'm getting. Why? Because it makes my average view duration look way lower than it actually should be. And in some cases, it makes your click-through rate way lower than it should be. Because think about it. If somebody's watching content in Hindi and they just get this automatic translation, it might not sound good, might not look good. And even the title and thumbnail might not look good to them, looks confusing. So then as a result, you get a way lower click-through rate, and you end up getting a way lower average view duration. And as a result, YouTube doesn't show your content to as many people, not because your video is bad, but because it looks like your video is bad because your content's actually getting shown to the wrong people. Now, change number 3 is you need to make sure that you're not relying on just YouTube search results or YouTube's analytics in order for you to understand what topics you should be posting about in your niche. Because when you do a search for something on YouTube, YouTube shows you something differently than what the majority of people are getting shown. In fact, they show you something differently than what your audience is getting shown. Let me explain. Okay, so if we come over here and pull up YouTube, and let's say that we do a search for something like Sora 2 Pro. This is a brand new AI video model that just came out, and we can see I'm actually ranking for this on my other channel. Now, the reason that I'm able to rank for this and that I'm able to get so many views is because I'm not just going based off of what YouTube is showing me right here. Because look at this. YouTube shows me my video, it shows me this video, and it shows me this video right here. But is that actually what the audience is going to be watching? Well, the way that you can figure that out is with the vidIQ Chrome extension. We can come under here and we can reload this, which you're going to have to do, and then this is going to load up other content here. If we come under filters, we can now look at this, and instead of sorting by default, we could sort by views per hour. And what do you notice? That now it's actually showing me content that isn't the content that was showing when I actually did a search for something. Instead, now it's showing me the content that people are actually watching right now, today, and this reveals to me different things. In fact, it reveals to me different lengths that are working. It reveals to me different types of content that's working, different thumbnails that are working, and different content that my content needs to compete against. Because listen, if you're only going based off of what is showing here, you're not getting shown the true story, and you're not getting shown what topics you should actually be posting about, or what thumbnails you should actually be posting about. In addition to that, what this is going to allow you to do is get this on the right-hand side, which will actually show you the top channels for each search term. It will tell you about other keyword opportunities, and it will even show you the average number of views, average number of subscribers, and highest number of views for all the videos made on that topic. And what is this going to allow you to do? It's going to allow you to come up with better video ideas and make sure that you're actually posting about things that people want to see. And the best part about vidIQ is you could go to the pinned comment below right now and get started with vidIQ for only $1. This is an absolute no-brainer. Please don't let $1 be the difference between you going viral on YouTube or you continuing to struggle. In fact, I would have never gained over 850,000 subscribers if it wasn't for vidIQ, which is why I'd strongly suggest that you get it too. Now, change number 4 is you need to make sure that you aren't showing your content to your subscribers if they're not people that will actually care about your posts. Let me explain. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Rob, why on earth would showing my content to my subscribers be a problem? Well, there would be 2 reasons that this would be a problem. One, if you have posted content that is all over the place. For example, if we look at my most viewed videos, 2 of my most viewed videos, in fact, 3 out of 5 of them are all about growing on YouTube. So it's fine for me to show my content to my subscribers because a lot of my subscribers are interested in growing on YouTube. Now, guess what? If I was going to be posting about something else like Amazon ads or Facebook ads, I wouldn't want to show my content to my subscribers because it's not what they're interested in. So if you're pivoting your niche, you're pivoting your type of content, or you're posting about something new, turn off showing your content to your subscribers. Or if you've paid for promotions or bought ads on YouTube, you also want to turn it off because more likely than not, that just gave you bot followers that aren't actually going to interact with your content. And similar to what I showed you under languages, if you show your content to these bot people and YouTube sees that your subscribers aren't clicking on the videos, guess what ends up happening? YouTube thinks that you're uploading content your subscribers don't care about, and if your subscribers don't care about your content, YouTube's going to think that they shouldn't show it to other people because they're also not going to care. Now, the way that you actually do this is coming over into your content, clicking on details, and if you scroll down right here, you want to look for your tags, and then you know that you just have to go a little bit further, and what you're going to see is publish to subscription feed and notify subscribers. Now, this is clicked on for me because I already published a video, but if you didn't publish a video yet, this would be clicked off, or you'd be able to uncheck it, and that's what you should be doing if you did either of the 2 things that I just shared with you before. And then the last and most important change is you need to make sure that you're naming your files correctly and setting up your metadata correctly. Because if you've done everything else, this is probably the thing that's messing up your views. Okay, so here's exactly what I mean for this. If we come over to my dashboard, we could see the latest video that I uploaded is approaching 8,000 views right now. We could come over to the analytics here. We could see that this video is doing really well and it's continuing to get a solid amount of views. In fact, I'm getting around 500 views an hour right now. So this video is going to do really well. Now, the reason that it's going to do really well is because if I come over into my content, I click on details right here, we could see the file name, Agent Builder. Guess what? That is the topic of the video. So I have the keyword here in the file name. If we come down to my thumbnail, I also put the keyword in the file name here. But that's just the first thing that you need to do. Naming your files correctly. You also need to make sure that that same keyword shows in your title, needs to show in your description 2 times, and it needs to show down here in your tags at least 5 times. So let's check this out. If we come over here and we do control find, we're going to type in Agent Builder. What are you going to notice? It shows 1 time in my title. I actually have it showing 3 times in my description, and if we scroll down here, we're going to see that it shows at least 5 times in my tags. What does this do? This all adds up to make YouTube think, hey, we know exactly who to show this content to. We're going to show this content to other people that have interacted with videos about Agent Builder. So if we come over here and we type in Agent Builder, what are you going to notice? That a bunch of other videos about this topic have gone viral. And I found this topic using vidIQ earlier, and now I named the file correctly, set up my metadata correctly, and boom, YouTube actually finds the correct audience for my content because I have all the right settings turned on. Now, if you want to grow faster on YouTube and finally get monetized, so you make money every single time that you post on YouTube the same exact way that I just helped this creator do it and this creator do it, well, please, I want to work with you one-on-one to guarantee I can help you grow faster. I literally want to tell you everything that you need to do differently so that you can finally live the life of your dreams, because here's the deal. If it feels like the YouTube algorithm is working against you right now, I could solve that incredibly quickly. If that sounds interesting, well, please check out this video right here that walks you through the 3 different ways that we can work together one-on-one, and I can guarantee I help you grow faster on YouTube. I'll see you over there.